Hey, my name is Ron. I found out about Fibery recently. I've been using it for my own startup, and I see the potential that it has. So now I want to try to essentially recreate Hubspot inside of Fibery. This is going to be the first video. I'm just kind of doing a video series as I create this. So I'm building it, and you can see how it's being built. So I would say let's get right into it. So first, if anyone doesn't know what HubSpot is, I'll give it a little show. This is Fibery. HubSpot is essentially a CRM, a customer relationship management tool, where you have your contacts, your companies, and then you can log calls that you have with people. However, the issue with Fibery, and it's really good, it's a really great free tool. With not Fibery, with HubSpot, it's a really great free tool, but it gets really expensive really quickly. If you check out, for example, CMS Hub, starts at 20 a month per user, and it gets really expensive really quickly. But what we're gonna do is try to create it in Fibery. And if someone doesn't know what Fibery is, we're gonna mount down to that one. It's a they market themselves as for being for products, but essentially you can create databases and then views of the databases in whatever way you want. And they have reports, they have notifications, they have um, documents inside within them. So it's personally I feel it's like Notion but better. In terms of their database management. No, I feel like Notion it's an afterthought where Fibery it's integrated within it. Like that's the main part of it, and it's amazing. So let's get started. Already 2 minutes in. Okay, let's give it a thought. So we have contacts, companies, calls, and conversations. Yeah, assistant. Cool. I'm gonna be building this for now, just these two, and then see if we can get emails. We can't do landing pages in Fiverr, but landing pages in HubSpot aren't great anyway. But we could maybe do email marketing in Fiverr. We're gonna give it a shot and see. Okay. Database one, contacts. It's a good practice to make it singular, not plural, and then it automatically makes it plural when you're doing relationships to it. So for example, you need one database for contacts, one database for companies, company. And then now when we add a relationship, we want to have multiple contacts here, relation to contact. Company has many contacts, contact has one company. See how it already makes it plural. So we name our database as singular and then it makes the relationships plural. Let's start off with contact. Essentially what this is, we'll look at contact, open this. What fields do they have here? Ooh, lots of fields. Okay. Let's see, we have email, phone number. Let's do the basic ones first. Email, phone number, contact owner, last contacted, lifecycle stage, lead status. Okay. Okay. Email, phone number, contact. Let me just bam this over here. Cool. You don't need this then. Awesome. We got contacts. We can delete field. Um, Full name. We got here. Let's call it Brian. What's his name? Brian Halligan. Then we have email. Then we have phone number. Then we have contact owner. last contacted. This we're going to do a formula later on based on the communications that we send to them. Life cycle stage. This is just I'm thinking now if it should be just a single select or a relationship to, and then we create another database for the different stages, but I don't think we're going to create using these different stages elsewhere unless the companies use the same stages. Time to go create company. Let's create Hubspot.com. Great. Is there a stage over here? View all properties? Yeah, there is. Property value, lead source. Okay. Contact. Let's keep it as a drop down for now. And then if we need to make it something else later, we'll make it something else later. Okay, contact owner. Life cycle stage. Single select. So you want subscriber, lead, marketing, qualified, lead, sales, qualified. I hope the typing isn't too loud. Qualified, lead, opportunity, customer, evangelist, other. We can add emojis here, but I'm not gonna. Default option. No, we'll just leave it as. Allow anyone to add new options. Yes. Specify numeric value. No, not needed right now. Okay. If you're working with other people, you can add them as collaborators here, and then you can set this off if you don't want them to be able to edit or create new options as they make it. That's your call. Okay, next one. Lead status. I'm really just recreating it exactly as is. Even though I don't use all of this, and I'm not sure. I don't think people starting out will be using all of this. So I'm just creating this to show that it's possible. And then we can make it remake it later. Let's make default option new. So we're adding someone new. Okay. Legal basis. Well, leave this one out. And then here's the important one, the big one. Relationship to company. Contact has one company. Company has multiple contacts. And this is important because this is in terms of the structure of what we're doing. You have a person, they have one company, and then afterwards we can sort it by companies, and you'll see more how that works. Automatically link, we're not going to do that. This is going to be just based on the fields. So if what we could do technically is create a domain field, and then the website domain of the company, and if we link that to the website domain of that one. But this one, right at the moment, only has it equals to, and there's no other things like contains in, unfortunately. What we could do is, we'll leave this empty for now. We might add some stuff like this later. Okay. Then we have companies, deals. We need a database for deals. And then singular, deal ticket. Wait, rename ticket. People associated with this record. Subscription, payments, attachments. Something went wrong. Refresh. Okay. We could set up payments. The thing. Okay, what I'm thinking. Tickets we can do. Payment links. There's no payment processor inside of Fibery, whereas in Hubspot there is. So we're gonna have to make our own payment processor. Let's see what integrations there are already built in. Integrate. So we can use Braintree, for example, as our payment processor. And then create, we can have them talk to each other. We're gonna do that right now. I'm gonna do basics first. Deal, ticket. We do payments though. Attachments, we're gonna keep it within the contact files. You can create invoice thing here as well. What's the difference in payments and invoicing? We're gonna do payments and invoicing another time. Let's do this one first. Okay. Contact Brian Halligan. I think that's everything. And we need communications. Let's just go. Stuff we can add. We can add notes, email, create an email, make a phone call, create a task, schedule a meeting, create a task that will remind you after a certain amount of time when it's due, and then send a reminder, and who it's for. Do we have who it's for? Yeah, assignment. And this is associated with this record. Okay. So we need one for tasks. We're gonna need one for notes. Or you know what? I'll create it here. Things. Okay. So for example, a task is a different thing. So we're gonna have a different database for it. The entity for what it is different. And I want to have each task to be as its own line item. Whereas, for example, a note that doesn't necessarily have to. We could also just create a description field. We could just create a description field. Let's see what we do. We either create a new database for notes and then link it in here, or we create a description field for notes. With text. But then you can't. Yeah, here it's going to be a note and then save note. And then we want it to be like this. Whereas if we're, yeah, okay, we're gonna create a new one. For the reason why, because when we're gonna do a rich text, that's just gonna be static. It's not gonna, we can't like submit it and then it's another thing. If we do it as notes, then we can have it as, we have one note with a rich text and another note done on a different day with a rich text. We can do just a description of the person with the rich text if you want. Like, I don't know if HubSpot has this, but it's like a little who is this? We want role as well. Text. Role. More. Cool. Sick. Alright. Emails. Email. Make a, so we wanna, so we want one for notes. Note, we want one for call. I'm thinking if you want one for communication in general, and then we log it, but since it's different entities, and what it looks like to be here is indeed different things. So we're gonna call this call. I'm gonna call this email. But with email, we're gonna integrate it. Do this integration. We're gonna do this integration a little bit late. We're gonna set this up first. Okay. Contact, deal, ticket, task note, call, email. What else is there? Meeting, task we have. Meeting. Fuck it. Meeting. Create everything. Alright, now we're going to link it. Relation to. We're going to give this one. We're going to give him deals. There's a question of how we set this up, because let's see the difference when they do companies. Do companies have all of these things as well, and how are they trickled down? So if I give a deal to a company, done. Does the contact, let's put Brian and Maria in here. Does the contact also have this deal? Yes. So let's think. And if I put a deal in Brian, let me just, whoop. It's the deal. If I give Brian this deal, okay, let's say he has the deal. Does HubSpot also have the deal? No. Interesting. Where's the deals? HubSpot deals? Yeah, no, it doesn't. View associated deals? Okay. So, we have deals. We have deals both for individuals and for companies. And then if it's for a company, then you see it in all the individuals as well. I think I did something wrong. Why isn't it showing on HubSpot? Save. Brian, Maria, HubSpot deal. Brian has 2. Maria has only 1 because that's the deal we made and she's linked to that company. Okay, cool, yeah. Let me create a new deal. We go to Brian, add deal, create new. This is associate deal with contact. Add time activity to this deal. Yeah. So we can choose if you want it to be here or not. We can give it a product library. We're gonna have to make products as well. It's gonna be a big endeavor. Okay, we got this. Create. This is the deal. Here's Brian. He has 3 deals now. Hubspot only has 1. Cool. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. So we're gonna have a relationship to deal. Now here's another question. Contact has 1 deal. No, contact has many deals. You can have multiple deals, as we just saw, but a deal can have many contacts. Because, for example, this deal has multiple contacts as well. So it's many to many. Yeah. And yeah, it's a deal. What time is it? Okay. How long is this already? 20 minutes. Ooh. It's gonna be a long video tutorial. I think we're gonna cut it soon. So we're gonna have multiple deals here. Terrific example of a deal. This guy has a deal. Different deals have different. Then we're gonna have to do lookups from company deals, and then company deals. Companies also have deals. Companies also have deals. Yeah, see, so there's this deal has list of contacts and companies. So what this means is that in the deal there's a thing for contacts and there is a relationship for deals. But can we add multiple companies in a single deal? Let's just give it a little random thing. Yeah, so it's many to many. I don't know when you do multiple, whatever. It's many to many. Okay. The thing with many to many is that you can't change it afterwards. You can make single one-to-one and one-to-many into many to many, but afterwards you can't make it. So deal, we're gonna make company many to many. Okay. Cool. Contact has everything. All right, sick. So this is still just the thing, the database structure in the backend. We're gonna create that first, and then afterwards we can create different views for that. So I can't really give an example because it isn't really populated yet. Let me see if we're done with this. With contacts. We're gonna do last contacted later. Notes, email, call, email. We're gonna need to add stuff to this later. But for the sake of this, we need to add more things. So there's deals, then there's tasks for single people as well. Not for single people, for relationship to task. Does the task have multiple? Is it also many to many? Yeah, associated with 5 records. Yeah. You have many contacts, right? I think most of HubSpot is many to many. I don't know if I like that. Oh, we're remaking it. We're making it. We're making it as is. Okay. So it's got tasks. It's got each person has notes as well. Relationship to notes, and again, notes can have many people. I don't like that. And I'll show why later. What else? We have enough calls. Calls are with a single person. Come on. Are they? No, you can have online calls. Then we're going to have emails. Okay. Okay. 26 minutes. Let's make this around 30 and then we're good. I think that's all for now. No, meeting as well. Are calls singular? Let me see. Let's add. Not responsive. Let's add a activity. Can I log a call? Log a call. There we go. Contacted. Yeah, there can be multiple. Outcome. Okay. Inbound, outbound. This is cool. I'm excited because I know how this can work. This is going to be a simple form, but then all of the call database is going to need to have these things as well. A drop down for outcome, a drop down for direction, a drop down for date and time with a description thing. Here's rich text associated with 6 records. So a call will need to have relationship to everything, to the deals, and every email, I assume. Everything is related to everything here in Hubspot. This is crazy. I don't know if that's efficient. Because then it's not like you have to teach the people how to teach you in your company how you work with it. Whereas if you just make it in a certain way, if you can only log calls to companies or only log calls to individuals and then it automatically puts in the company they're in, why do we need to also log the company? Like if I forget to log the company now, although it does it automatically here, but if I forget to log the company, and I go back to companies, and I think it won't show it. So you're relying on, yeah, it shows in Brian calls. It doesn't show in Brian. I don't know what's happening here. And Brian can have multiple companies. Replace Hubspot. Don't replace. Okay, so they have the they have the primary one, and that's one to many, and then they have the secondary one that's many to many. So you can have that allows you to give you multiple company names, multiple companies. But we're not gonna do that right now. Okay, I think that's it for today. We're gonna get back tomorrow and do another 30 minutes of this. I hope it's interesting. It's really making it from scratch. It's a bit more simple than just coding it myself, and I think that's what makes it a bit more interesting, because it's done in Fibery. If you have questions, leave them in the comments, let me know, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.